So last night we arrived in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Right now we're on the Triple Bridge, which later on, excuse me, we'll be able to get a better view when we're up in the castle. We'll be able to look down and you can see the three bridges. Last night Justin actually went out to celebrate. Yesterday was like a national holiday. We think it was for their celebration for their Independence Day, but not actually their Independence Day. They celebrate that later in the year. I stayed home, and by home I mean in our Airbnb, because I'm 16 weeks pregnant right now, and my feet were a little swollen from flying in from home, so I wasn't feeling all that great.
And I also saw some sort of like a speech, which I guess was from the president or the prime minister.
Sposobni smo obvladati in urejati zahtevne domače in mednarodne probleme tako, da služijo veliki večini ljudi in ne privilegirani manjšini. Zdaj smo tudi zaradi grenkih izkušenj v preteklosti in vedeli.
And it's weird that there was no security or anything. He just walked up and he was there. So I guess everyone likes him enough not to assassinate him.
So we were just at the Triple Bridge and we literally just walked like 100 yards and we have another beautiful, beautiful view. We're in Old Town right now. There's some really cute streets that I think are adorable. And right there is, what is that, the City Hall?
Town Hall? City Hall, Town Hall. It's a really nice looking city.
Yeah, it's really clean and well kept up. There's recycling and trash cans everywhere.
We just climbed up to the tower at the top of the castle. We just did a guided tour. We learned about the history of the castle. Not a very good view today. There's rain in the distance, which I guess is coming in this direction. But they said on a clear day you can see a third of the country from up here.
Your bagpipes.
Yeah. Coming from anywhere. Like we said before, we could get a view from above of the Triple Bridge, which is right here. You can only see a little bit of one of the other bridges. Really only see the middle one, so not as good of a view as we hoped.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 bridge.
This area right here is where I saw the speech last night. The president was in that stage there, and all that was filled with people. It's supposed to be vibrating.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like attracting like a lightning bolt.
Yeah, let's move away. You hear it, right? That's scary. All right, let's go.
Well, we wouldn't be the first people to be killed here.
They said right here used to be a noble prison, and down there used to be an open-air prison for, I guess, the peasants. And the difference between the two is that one had a roof and one didn't, so those poor people had to be subject to all the elements.
I'm sure it's pretty brutal up here.
I'm sure. And then here is a church, and that's apparently they built that where they killed a dragon. All right, Jess, we should probably go. It's starting to thunder.
All right.
So the storm outside is pretty crazy. So instead of walking down the hill of the castle, we decided to get some lunch inside the castle. We're at this fancy place, being ballers.
And not being rained on and struck by lightning.
More importantly.
We're the first people to ever walk up and take the funicular down.
Justin thinks that's where we're staying at our Airbnb.
Yeah, where the other one's like a full drop. So I don't know if they came for like Sunday.
This square here is one of the most important squares in the country, or I guess the most important one. This is where they declared independence from Yugoslavia. I think it said in 1991. It doesn't really look that great. The other squares in the old town looked better, but I guess this is more historically important. And across the road over here is the Parliament building. very quiet today. It's Sunday, everything's closed. Nobody is really out and about, at least not compared to last night, or compared to 1991.
Saw this really pretty building from far away and we want to come up here and take a photo of it, and it turns out that it's the American Embassy. That might be the coolest American Embassy that we've seen so far.
I think it's the coolest embassy I've ever seen. It looks like, I don't know, just some old hotel or something. Not like a big concrete building. Right now we're in Metalkova City. This is a little autonomous enclave within Ljubljana. It used to be a military barracks, and now it's home to like artists and subcultures, and you know, things of that nature. Pretty dead right now, but it certainly looks different.
I thought it ended, but there's a little bit more over here.
I came here last night.
Yeah, it probably would have been a lot of fun. Mosaics and shoes. Do people live here?
I don't know.
More artwork.